Hello, I'm Dennis Howard. Welcome back to the track. Today we're talking WIRTGEN. And this is a milling machine.
Yes, it is.
All right, so let's just start with the very basics. W120 FI. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Explain what that means.
Yeah, so the W120, W standing for working. The 120 is relevant to its cutting width, roughly 4 feet. The FI is related to its intelligent emissions. This is a previous series model, so we actually have one newer than this, but it's still got the latest and greatest technology on it.
What makes this milling machine unique from other brands?
Yeah, really WIRTGEN is absolutely the market leader in their milling machines, and the biggest thing that they're known for is their technology. They produce the world's greatest mill, and it's all tied to how accurately it can cut a road.
Okay, so let's talk about that cutting a road. What exactly, if I bought this milling machine or if I put it to work, what would I be using it for? Tell me some applications that I might be using it for.
Yeah, it can be used in a variety of applications, but most knowingly it is for asphalt and concrete removal of a road surface.
Okay.
Asphalt's the most common, but either doing small slope corrections or all the way down to full depth removals. This size machine is usually more related to parking lots and detail style work.
With the conveyor, you can load it into a truck, you can offload it to the side, you can just kind of move the material wherever you need to.
Yeah, you could windrow along an area if need be, but most commonly it's going to get loaded into a truck to get the wrap removed from the job site.
Point out a few key features on this that would be interesting for somebody if they're thinking about getting a mill.
Yeah, so something that's really pretty unique about these 120s specifically is this leg actually can swing in and out. And what that allows it to do is helps with its turning radius and as it's cutting around things. So this leg can actually get repositioned here into the inside, or it can get moved out in here. Helps with transport, helps with certain job functions. Very nimble machine that can actually do some decent production, but still stay for tight quarters.
120, we've got several in our rental fleet. I mean, they're very, very popular size machine. What's the hose for?
Something that WIRTGEN also prides themselves with is operator comforts and features. And so milling is inherently dusty, right? And so what's nice about this as a whole, so this hose is used for water filling and such, but the water has two purposes. It's used to cool the teeth in the drum, but it's also used as part of the VCS system and keeping the belts cool, keeping the dust down. So this fan up here actually has a hose, and that actually keeps the dust and debris from coming back into the operator. Makes it a lot more of a creature comfort. It is also needed for OSHA regulations.
So the operator station is back here. We kind of walked past it. That system is going to keep all the dust and debris that away.
Absolutely, so, yeah. And very nice thing about these machines specific to this size is the operator actually gets to stay seated the whole time. All his controls are right there. It's even got a steering wheel to actually help with driving it almost as if it was a car.
Station's offset so he can offset and see down the side.
Correct.
Of what he's milling.
Yep, and he can be able to run then his line. So you'll run a piece out in the front that'll know its cutting distance to be able to help with your drum cut and just be able to run that nice, clean, smooth line.
What about serviceability of this mill?
WIRTGEN definitely puts a lot of pride in the ability to service their machines and to service them efficiently. If the customer's choosing to do themselves, or more often than not, RDO's the one doing them. So, you know, as you can see, very easy, accessible filters for your engine, you know, your water drains and pumps, your fills. Really makes it nice to. This cabinet on this specific machine covers about 90% of the maintenance. You got mirrors for safety functions as well, wash down hoses. So one thing that's important after the end of the day is that machines get washed down, they get cleaned up. And so most of our machines are equipped with essentially a pressure washer on them to clean everything up. Gets to use the same tank that's built into the machine. So makes it very convenient for the crew.
So you talked earlier about this is a parking lot machine a lot. What other applications are there for a mill this size, or just any mill, I guess?
Yeah, so specific to this size, something that also be very common for is doing shouldering work. A lot of times an interstate might be primarily concrete, but it'll have an asphalt shoulder. They'll get used a lot for that. It can get used for its parking lots. You can pick up dirt with mills as well, or gravels to get your final grades and such. It can be common. Larger mills, WIRTGEN produces everything from something, believe it or not, you can mill a hallway with it in a school, to being able to do full lane removals on up to actually, I think the biggest you can go is 14.6, but most commonly they're 12-foot machines.
This is a smaller size, but a very versatile machine. if you were a parking lot contractor, you could possibly have this, or if you're a highway contractor, you could possibly have this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And even those parking lot contractors that a lot of time you might use this size machine, they do a lot of city streets and things like that as well. Perfect machine to be able to bridge those applications.
Carson, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. Hey, I'm Dennis Howard. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe and reach out to any RDO location if you have any questions about anything we talk about on the track. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So,
tell me.
well, I should have asked, am I supposed to introduce myself?
I'll prompt you.